Hey guys, if you don't know, I'm running 100 kilometers on August 29th on behalf of the Central Alberta Women's Emergency Shelter. Yes, that's 100 kilometers in one day. And I want you to sponsor my suffering, support the cause by clicking the links above in the description or in my bio in order to find out how you can enter for a fit raffle, how you can sponsor by just supporting and donating, or how you can buy some t-shirts and hats, all with the proceeds going towards the cause. So let's jump into leg number 4 and what it looks like. This is the last 25, or more accurately 24.8 kilometers of my race. So leg number 3 ended at Bauer Place. Panizza has graciously sponsored me for a meal, a keto pizza they're making me for that time period, which is going to be between 2:30 and probably 5 o'clock, somewhere in there. And my crew will be keeping everybody up to date on how that's going to go and where I'm going to be at and how you can get in touch with me or come run with me. We're going to have a way that you can see and track where I'm at. So let's jump into this leg number 4 and start back at Bauer Pond. So I'm going back north towards Rotary Park and going along that Bauer Woods Trail, and I'm traversing through there. It's a beautiful run. If you've never been through there, guys, it's absolutely fantastic. This time I'm going on the east side of these trails, and I'm ending up at that same crossing of Spruce Drive where I cross over from Rotary Park. I'm going in behind the Pederney Center where the farmers market is going to be happening. And I'm going along, again, this time the north side of the Devonian Trail. So that's actually the paved part of the trail through Barrett Park. As you can see, I'm gonna cross Ross Street. This is all happening quicker than it actually goes, by the way. Like, this last 25 kilometers will probably take me, I'm guessing, 4 hours, because I'm going to be hurting very, very much so. So I'm gonna cross Ross Street and continue down these Devonian trails and it's kind of like puzzling my way all the way to the river. So as you can see, I have a couple of little jutting turns here and there. I'm on the Devonian Trail, 55th Street. You can see Waskesiu Crescent there. So that's very, very close to the Memorial Center in Lindsay Thurber, which is right there. And I'm back to the south bank of the Red Deer River, and I'm coming down towards Highway 11, 67th Street. And this is where I'm going to cross 67th Street and get to the west side of the river. Now, once I'm over there, and this is where the race is going to get really hard for me. This is over 75 kilometers already, and I'm going to go and do some trails in the Pines. Why? Because I wanted to experience some diversity in Red Deer and get as much as I can in, and this is how it made sense. Now, there are some trails that are gentle enough that I think they should be okay, but there's a lot of elevation gain through here, so it's going to be very difficult. So I'm going to traverse through the Pines here and go all the way to 77th Street. Now, if that's not sounding familiar, I'm right along Gates here still, and you can see Riverside Heavy Industrial Park, and that's where I'm going to run to next. So from the end of the Pines, if I were to go further, that's Mountain Bike Trail, fantastic trail over there. But I'm going to come down this 77th Street, down into the industrial, and I'm going to take a south turn on Riverside Drive, and I'm going to jut back into 3 Mile Bend Dog Park, and that's where this happens here. So this is the city of Red Deer, I believe. And I take a turn east and go back into 3 Mile Bend Park. So I traverse around the perimeter of the dog park, which I never fail to get chased at the dog park as I'm running through it. So that should be fun, especially probably at this point around 95 kilometers of my journey. 85 kilometers of my journey. And I continue to go along the river here, and again I'm going to cross for the second time across the footbridge, across the Red Deer River, over by 3 Mile Bend Golf Course. This time, instead of taking the short route, I'm actually going the long route around the golf course here, and gonna pop out onto 30th Ave again. Yep, there it is. Okay, so I pop out on 30th Ave, but keep in mind that this is a tough trail. It's a tough elevation gain here. I pop out on 30th Ave, and then I go south until I hit 67th Street, at which time I'm going to be going west. I'm going to go in behind Garden Heights again, and I'm going down for the last time for this 100-kilometer race. I'm going to go down the hill, the long way in the Kinsey Trails. I'm going to end up at my destination at 100 kilometers. That is the plan. That's probably where the crying happens, if there's crying, to be honest. And that's where my running ends for this year and season. I know that I'm going to need some recovery. I don't know how soon I'm going to want to do anything longer than a 5 or 10 kilometer run. We'll see how it goes. But please, sponsor my suffering and support the cause. Come out for the event, run a couple of kilometers with me, come out and have some fun. and just let you know at this endpoint here, I'm planning for it to take between 12 and 15 hours, probably somewhere between there, guys. With the stops that I'm taking, but then also the pace that I have probably shrinking. I may have to walk some. I hope I don't have to. I hope I can push through. We'll see what happens. But please hit the links above in the description or in my bio and find out how you can support the cause by sponsoring myself.